Hello Cancer, welcome to your March 2021 reading. Welcome to Inner Divine Truth. I'm here with your cards and your catalyst this month. Two energies came out, appreciation and hostilities. Okay, so this is an acknowledgement of the hard times that you've been through. This month you will find yourself stepping into a deeper truth about yourself, coming to a place of understanding and appreciation, gratitude for all that you've been through, despite that period or situation or that phase of life might have come across as a period full of hostilities where things were not harmonious, the situations were conflicting, people around you had very harsh things to say. So it was just coming out of a difficult situation. But at this moment in March, Cancer, there will be a period of deep acknowledgement and coming to a space of deeper, greater understanding and appreciation. So there's an end to that hostilities. And it's just so beautiful, isn't it? Where you have dark, dense, very negative, very defensive energies, always sort of having your guard up because you don't know who's going to take a swing at you next. But now stepping into gratitude, appreciation, shining light on that very hostile energy. And when you shed light into the darkness, there's only light, there's no darkness. So this is an overcoming of that dark energy as you put in light and love into this field around you. Wonderful. And I have to say congratulations. If that's all the work you've put in, it's a lot of hard work, and appreciate yourself for doing it and acknowledge the suffering, the pain that you've been through, and acknowledging it and being grateful to yourself. What's around you? King of Cups, here we go. Deep, very highly intuitive understanding of oneself. King of Cups has complete synthesis of his emotions. He doesn't feel easily overwhelmed by excessive emotion. You know, Cancer being a water sign, so this is also you presenting yourself in your reading. And this is somebody who has just a master of his emotions. I keep coming back to deep, great understanding of your heart self, your heart space, no longer being governed by the negativity, by the hostilities, by the harshness of others and how it left you feeling. And maybe some of you were in that space of you were perhaps the one saying the hard things, the harsh words to someone else. No longer. That's done with. That phase has ended, and now you are sitting in your heart space. You have acknowledged your misgivings, your misfortunes, but also your gifts, your talents, your skills, understanding your maturity of your heart and your emotions. And this is just a beautiful energy to be in. King of Cups is also someone who's highly intuitive. Okay, so what you need to do, so there is that element of being wounded. Nine of Wands, feeling exhausted, and I think this exhaustion is very emotional rather than physical. So this is somebody who has had has put in a lot of work in the past, in the project, very passionate about something, and now you're almost at the end of the road. This is saying don't give up, continue to go even though you feel bruised and battered. Now is not the time to stop, and hence why this energy of appreciation is going to help you overcome this feeling of exhaustion and I can't go on anymore because I'm just tired, I've had enough, I've just been battered for so long because of these hostile energies. But Spirit is saying no, stay high vibrational, stay in the light, share your love, because you are in a space of emotional maturation. Now is not the time to stop. Keep going. Continue to put in the good work. What you need to release, here we go, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, I generally like her energy because she has this power of discernment. She sees things as they are. She says it as it is. It might be harsh, painful for others to hear. And that's why, in reverse, she can be just very cold-hearted, and just somebody who's not compassionate. But in your situation, it didn't come reverse. It has come upright. So I believe some of you have been using her energy of discernment, of truth seeking, and showing the truth to others. And now it's saying, sort of step away from that and come to a place of compassion and love and grounding. So we have this king and the queen energies here, the masculine and the feminine. Right in the middle, we have this very exhausted, tired man who is trying to find his center, the ground beneath him, where he has a complete balance between the emotional self and the intellectual self, between the speech and the creativity. So this is a creative expression outlet. For some of you might have been working on a creative project, and then there has been, hostilities could indicate that things were just not being appreciated, approved, acknowledged by others, and you were being put down. That has passed, and that's where that exhaustion is coming in from, having received negative criticism all the time. And there you have, so as you've gone through this process of putting up the 9 wands, you have come into a mastery of the intellect and the mastery of the heart. And now both of these need to talk to each other. And you can't give up now, you're so close. That's what this whole message is saying. There is that beautiful expression coming through, but drop the harshness a little bit. Drop the defense. Drop the pain and the hurt. This energy is lingering, but don't give up. Don't let it be the overriding energy. There is this overriding energy this month has to be appreciation, gratitude. It's very simple, Cancer. Get into a space of appreciation and gratitude, and you'll be able to master your heart and the intellect working together for you. Okay, bottom of the deck. Right now, how you're feeling is this Knight of Cups reverse. This is again feeling emotionally unstable, not feeling grounded, overwhelmed, not knowing which way to go. There's also a sense of rejection from someone, and so that has left you feeling unwanted, unloved, and cared for. At the bottom of the deck, you have Chariot Reverse. This is your energy. The Chariot, the month of July is represented here as well in terms of timing. And reverse is just meaning you're not in your element. You're not vibing the way you used to or the way you want to. And the simple message is that you need to come into a space of appreciation for all the hardship you've gone through. It's not for nothing. There is almost like some new information and knowledge might come to light through that acknowledgement process. As you start counting things that you're grateful for and all the blessings you have, something might come to light. Okay, the World in the reverse, the King of Cups carried by the World reverse, and the Tower and the Chariot again. Okay, so something is not yet complete because you are 9 of Wands. We're not complete yet. We're not at the end yet. We're not at the finish line yet. One more wand needed to complete the cycle. But when it does happen, it's almost like a karmic cycle coming to an end. You stepping into a fresh new beginning, a positive start, you overcoming those challenges of the past, having learned something, and this is a new you starting fresh. So right now is just not the time. When the time comes, this is the Chariot now upright, clarity, vision, direction, passion, determination. All those things are associated with the Chariot in the upright position, and now just taking off, following your dreams. And this is coming from a place of the Tower. So the Tower moment is what has happened in the past, bringing you to the space of deep reflection and understanding now. That's why the King of Cups is here. You have paused and gone within to reflect on the jarring news or sudden changes forced transformation that happened in your life, and it happened rather quickly, making you feel like, you know, your world is upside down, so to speak. But now you're in a space of, even though, you know, the water he sits on, it's a concrete slab and sits on water, he's still very grounded in that emotional space. So that's where, it's not perhaps where you're at, but it's the energy surrounding you. You're being encouraged to sit in that heart space. And where is that heart space? It's a space of appreciation, of love and grounding and compassion. Okay, let's look at this Nine of Wands. What is this Nine of Wands for Cancer, March 2021? Six of Wands. So you're going to come out of this cycle victorious. This is absolute, you know, you look at that. Here he is putting up all his wands. He's tired. He wants to give up. But Spirit is saying, don't give up, because at the end of the road, you have victory. You are coming, in the traditional tarot, the Six of Wands is represented by a warrior who's returning home to his community, and everyone's cheering and celebrating because he has been victorious in war. They have won something, and he's tired and exhausted. But there's that sense of victory, joy, celebration, and also recognition. So whatever project you're working on, maybe this is a job or a creative project, it will be very successful. At least that's what the card says. So there is victory at the end of the road for you. So don't give up, and also some recognition and perhaps even fame for some of you. All right, so this is very, very positive, and that's why this message is very clear. Don't give up just yet. Keep going. Queen of Swords, why does she need to be released? There's Three of Cups. Injustice, nice. Yeah, okay. So, wow. Queen of Swords is clarified by Three of Cups, which is just saying that there is clarity in the heart space, for one. Another, it's talking about stepping back into joy. Not totally being ruled and governed by the mind, the intellect, thoughts, telling you the right and the wrong. You know, you have this ability, this intuitive ability to see through people. The Three of Cups is now saying, you know, drop that. It's also like a guard, with the sword being up. She has her guard up. It's also saying, you know, sort of drop that for a little while. Step into your heart space, you know, acknowledge. This is a very seated, very calm, very content position. It's not a call to action where she is calling to action and they're saying maybe this is not the time to act, perhaps. But the Three of Cups is saying focus your energy rather on celebration. There is a gift, blessings coming in, recognizing the community, the sisterhood around you, just a brotherhood, you know, and celebrating that and just cheering to that. Because there is something to celebrate, and what it is to do with justice. This could be a legal matter coming to a close and having a positive outcome for you. This is a karmic cycle, like I said, coming to an end with the world. With the Tower, there's a huge shift and change, transformation that has taken place for you, Cancer. That change is now, however difficult, that cycle is ending. Something new is beginning, and justice here is saying, and it's also number 11, and 11 is auspicious, you know, it's to do with abundance, to do with clarity, to do with gateways, portals opening, new energy flowing in. And that's bringing a sense of peace, liberation, joy, evolution as well. And the scales are going to be balanced. What was off balance before, with the world turning upside down, feeling imbalanced, not feeling grounded, you know, Chariot reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. As you end the month, you know, there's a sense of justice, liberation, equanimity, equality, balance being restored. So very, very powerful, joyful energies, and I hope you take time out to celebrate and acknowledge, step into appreciation, gratitude. That's the theme this month. Take care, Cancer. I'll see you next month. Bye.